Okay, so I go through the treatment at this place. And, you know, the doctor shows up, like I said. When the doctor shows up, he immediately tells me what's going on. And he gives me a prognosis right away. You know, you probably got about 13 years. Well, I'm 43, that's 56. That's like, shit, that ain't very long. That ain't very long, that ain't very old. And, you know, be quite honest, we'll get into it eventually when I can make some longer videos. But I've, you know, spent the better part of my years not living life to the fullest, to say the least. You know, I was actually starting to get back out and out, you know, out and about and whatnot, and living my life again, and then this happens. But you know, such is life. You know, it happens. It ain't nobody's fault. I never did anything bad enough to deserve anything like this. So it's just, you know, everybody's got a cross to carry. This one's mine. At any rate, you know, I get the prognosis, and I'm actually relieved after all the stuff's been going on. Like I said, there was about an 8-month period there where I slipped heavily and it was on the bottle. You know, shit, I was in so much pain. To be able to, you know, I went from a 6-pack here and there to, you know, a huge bottle of vodka 2-3 times a week. And I had to, you know, this pain was so damn bad. People around me, loved ones, friends, everybody, you know, eventually started thinking I was just some bum-ass scrapper trying to drink himself to death. You know, which I guess could be understandable watching from the outside. At the, you know, I'm telling everybody what's going on, including all the doctors. You know, it is what it is. So I get the prognosis, spend, you know, 14 days in the hospital or whatever, recovering from the back surgery. The cancer doctor gets me involved in all these programs and whatnot. People trying, you know, obviously signing up for disability and any assistance I can get, given that I don't have insurance. I mean, the worst timing of all, I stopped paying for the stuff and finally start going to a good hospital, good doctors, and I ain't got the insurance to pay for them. So signing up for everything at this point while I'm in the hospital, you know, and trying to start the GoFundMe. You know, I've never done any of these things. It took me 6 hours to sign up and get that GoFundMe page going, and I still did it wrong. And we're out of time. On to the next video.